Okay, so this is like what you call as fugly hair. So I have in mind I'm gonna make myself a big bun on top of my head. So I'm gonna show you how I do my buns the pretty unique style way. I know there's tons of bun tutorials out there, but this is how I do my bun. So what I'm gonna start off with, I always spray my hair with a little bit of water, and I'm gonna use an assortment of bobby pins. And I don't have my curls pomade because I took it to work and I forgot it there. So what I did use before was this Kimet's Biologic Honeybush Soft Tea Gel. Love this stuff. Great hold, but it's not a firm hold, and there's no flaking in it. So anyway, so what I'm going to do for my bun, I've told you in many videos I don't like my front pull tight, and I always want to protect my edges. So when I do my buns, I take my front pieces and I clip them out of the way, like so. So I find my front pieces. So it's going to be like about right here. So then what I do is I just take them and I clip them out of my way, and then I fit them in the bun later on. And then what I want to do is I'm going to lightly, and I just want to spray the roots. I don't want to spray too much the ends because the ends are what's going to go into the bun. So I just spray the roots. What should I say, the edges. And then I'll go in and spray the inside a little bit, because that helps me to get the inside a little bit pliable. And then what I start doing is I start grabbing from the top like this, because this is where I want my hair to sit on top of my head. So I just start grabbing hair and I start bringing it meet the top, pulling it a little bit, and then this. So then I start grabbing and I start grabbing. So I want it to sit on top of my head. And then, because I have a big head, I just start pulling and grabbing, like where it might be a little bit not so pliable, just pull it a little bit. And I want everything to sit on top. And I smooth as I go along. When I do my buns, water is like my best friend. So I'm going to grab it. And then grab and pull. And then I have it situated. So then the back piece, I'll just take that and kind of smooth it up. Smooth it up. And because I want it to be relatively high, I just flip my hand this way and start grabbing at it like this. So that kind of keeps me on line to keep my hair on top of my head. So everything is now smooth on top of my head. So then what I'll do is take a little bit of my Kimet gel. And the gel is like very, very watery. It's more aloe based than anything else. So I rub it in my fingers and I'll just put a little bit where I think I need it. And now I forgot to mention that I also use, to hold this bad boy up here, is a one of those scrunchie. I'm going to use white for today. So what I do is I already have it doubled, so I'm going to use this to secure my little hair on top of my head. So now I have all my hair up in the scrunchie. So what I did is I sprayed it with a little bit of water just to make it a little bit more pliable, so that when I want to stretch it and use it for the bun I can. So now, I mentioned that I don't like my hair pulled very tight in the front. I'm always thinking about my edges. So what I do is I take the top part, and I had it parted to the side. So what I do is whenever I had it parted, I just start pushing it back. So what I'll do is just push it back, and then I'll secure it with one of my bobby pins. So then that meets the bun, and then I go around the whole thing making my bun. So I'm going to just start smoothing it, smoothing it, smoothing it, like this. And then where I feel that it's looking pretty good, and it meets the other hair on the bun, or the ponytail holder pretty good, I'll just take my trusty, I like these bobby pins. They're Y-shaped and have a little hump to them. They are so great for me anyway. For one, they hold a lot of hair, and two, they have great tips on the end, and something about that shape, it just glides through your hair. So anyway, so I'll put it through like this, so it'll be kind of hidden. And I need another one right here, so I'll grab another one and stick it right there. And as you can see, it holds my hair up and it's meeting the rest of the bun. And then I go ahead and on the other side, I do the same thing so that it also meets the hair that's up in the bun. So this also saves on edges because you're not, I don't like that snatchback look. I just can't stand at the end of the day that tugging at the temples and the whole 9 yards. So that's why I do mine this way. And you can see you really can't tell that there's any separation in the top and the bottom. So the last final step is I now take my hair and I start like forming the swirl pattern. So I'm using like this motion with my hand, and I'm just like twirling. You know, I'm bringing the hair forward, and I'm also twirling. And then where I see fit, and it looks like the hair is sort of neat, I'll just take a bobby pin. And so what I do is I put the bobby pin in the hair, pull it a little forward, and then I slide it in. And that just makes the hair a little bit more secure. And then since the edges are a little bit hanging out there a little bit, so what I'll do is I'll just put some water in my hand like this, just to add a little bit, and then I'll go in with my little Comet gel, put in my hands, and just this helps to, you know, keep the edges. And if you want to get funky and fly, you can lay down some baby hair with it. So just put it around my edges, on my sideburns like this, lay them down, and then, you know, I don't do all the whole toothbrush thing. I just swirl them, and then my sides come out like that. See? And then for my other side, I'll just spray it. Well, you can even spray the side itself. That ain't gonna hurt none any, you know. And then I just take a little bit of my gel, rub it in my hand, and I just start swooping my sides. I like these to be down, so I just start swooping. And you see, like, my edges will start coming out like that. But you know where I do like my baby hair to show is back here. So what I will do is I'll spray this a little bit, and then see these hairs right here? I love those hairs on my neck. So I'll just put a little bit of gel there and start bringing those baby hairs out. And then for my kitchen area, since this is a pain in the neck part of the hair, spray it a little bit, take my gel, add some gel to it, and just act like I'm defining my curls with the nape part, and then just leave it. And my other one, grab some water, spray it, and I'll do the same thing with it. Grab a little bit more water, gel, play with it, let them do that. And then I have a second scarf, which I take, and I don't have it here, so I'll just pretend that I have it. My second scarf is the same size as this one. So I take that scarf, and I'll take it and put it the opposite way. So this way I'm getting the front of my edges as well as the bun is being taken care of. And then I take this big scarf and cover both of those scarves. Okay, so I'm finished, and this is what my bun looks like. Looks like this. Going around the back. and looks like that. So anyway, thanks for watching, and I'll catch you in my next video.